that sound? I know I've been so ill for the last couple of weeks, hence why I haven't been around much. My son got neurovirus and then gave it to all of us. It's what you get for having kids. He gave it to my mum as well, and I know my mum said that she has not been physically ill for maybe 20 years, but since my child has been sick, she has been sick twice, not once, but twice in the last couple of months. Yeah, that's why I'm still wearing my grey t-shirt and I've got no makeup on with my hair tied back in a ponytail. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to work out my setup. I don't know whether you can see, it doesn't really look like it from around here. We are actually moving, and in the new house there is a sort of cupboard where I'll be having a desk with a nice setup so I can make more videos like this, which I'm super excited about. But for now, everything is kind of a mess. I did do a video out there, but the noise along that road, it's a 40-mile-per-hour road, and people like to speed down there with their giant long exhausts, so it just didn't work. Okay then. 50% off on top of whatever discount they were giving. So it made worth getting, but I'm not paying almost 40 quid for a primer when one like this probably does the same thing. So I just take a bit of this as well in my hands. Get it warm. And then spread that as well all over the face. You just go all over the face. I know, I love this primer. This primer on top of this moisturiser. It's a perfect combination. My skin and my makeup never goes patchy. It hasn't gone patchy in a while. Well, saying that, I also don't wear makeup very often. Just under your eyes again like that, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect. And then the other primer I'm going to use is the number 7 Airbrush Primer. It's a pore minimizing primer. Minimizes the appearance of pores, instant airbrush effects, and prolongs the wear of makeup. The best results are smooth over moisturized skin and allow to absorb, and this is suitable for sensitive skin. This, I think the idea of this is that it just fills in the pores. So where do you think you kind of have more problematic areas? I think a little bit on your nose. I think everyone has problems on their nose. Yeah. And a little bit in your T-zone. That's exactly where I have it. So I just put a little bit in your T-bone. T-zone. Not T-bone, you're not a steak. Steak. Down and across. Down and across. Down and across. And then did you see a little run? Yeah, exactly. So then I just go down the nose. And I really need to get into these areas because this is where my makeup sits the most. So just get right in there. And then you sort of brush it outwards. And then a little bit on your chin, yeah. And then you just put a little bit on your chin. Perfect. You just let that absorb. It's basically like the Professional. I don't know which one I prefer more. I think I probably prefer the Professional more, but again, there's no way that I'm spending that much money on a primer. While we let that absorb, I'm going to talk to you about one of my favourite foundations at the moment. It is this foundation. It is the Super Stay 30 Hours Matte Foundation by Maybelline New York. I think it's a pretty new foundation. I think it's only been released recently because I've never seen it before. And it's by Maybelline New York. This is amazing. I don't think the only thing that I would say about it is that the shade range isn't as big and diverse, but I'm sure that they're coming out with new and more ranges of colours. Comes with a little bump, which I've realised, I don't know whether it's just in America, but a lot of the bottles in America don't have pumps. Please tell me if I'm wrong. look up for me. Just get a bit more, put it on your cheeks. And then just go like that. Okay. Like that. Yep, thank you. All around the mouth area, and you've got to bring it down the neck. Just bring it down the neck a little bit, and then I do that, and I can get right in there. I use the end, the tippy bit. Just go right in. Perfect. What shade? This is in the shade 118. 118, 118, 118. There was a company in the UK called 118. I can't remember it. Okay. So now I'm going to do your contour again. I'm just going to do this really lightly. This is the Rare Beauty. The Rare Beauty contour stick, or they call it a bronzer stick with bright side. I love Rare Beauty, my favourite. So I'm just going to literally put 2 and then on your forehead you have a little, little bit down your nose. Perfect. And then I'm going to use a brush like this. I have no idea what this brush is. I think it's BH Cosmetics. I think. Yeah. I'm just going to brush that round in circles and really just blend it in. I don't put it here. I put it like on the cheekbone just because I think it makes my skin and my face more chiseled. Just put it on that side. How have you been feeling then, actually? Tired? Yeah, definitely. Have you been a bit sicky as well? Yeah, it's a horrible feeling, isn't it? And it's even horrible when you have it's even like worse when you have a child, because they're feeling so sick and you don't want them to feel like that. You just put your head down. But you know that there's nothing that you can do to help them. It's horrible. Yeah, no, I know. Well, hopefully both of us will feel better soon, and I hope this makeup will make you feel a bit better about yourself. Yeah, I think that's a perfect shade for you. Next, I'm going to use the 17 Glow Bright Blush Wand. I don't think this has a colour. Oh, number 2 Blushing Petal. Add a flush of colour. Or Glow Bright Blush Wand. Oh, add a flush of colour with our bright Glow Brush Wand. And apply to the apples of your cheeks. Buff using your finger, sponge or brush. I just do that. And then move it out. And it's really pigmented, so it's just a dot situation. Dot. Perfect. It's one of my favourites. This and this one, which is the Rare Beauty. I got this so long ago when it just came to the UK. It's a bit messy because I use it so often, but I've still barely hit pan. And this is the colour Nearly Mauve or Mauve. Melting Blush. But I use that one today. I'm going to be using this Real Techniques brush, and it's called the Buffing brush. And oh, I got an itch. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally go. sometimes it can be a bit heavy, especially when you haven't used it before and you don't know how pigmented it is. Perfect. Okay. Next is under eye concealer. I always do the under eye concealer after everything else. And this is the Maybelline New York Instant Anti-Aging Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. And I literally just go to... I don't fill it in because I don't like to overpower it. I'm just going to put a little bit on the end of your nose, a little bit on your chin, and then just a sort of triangle on your forehead. And then I'm going to go back in with a different beauty blender and blend it in. And then go back in with this, and then just use the leftover to put a bit more of the pigment, the blush. Begin again. Perfect. Just do your forehead, and I try to keep it in the triangle like that. I'm going to go in with the buffing brush that I used, just to swish that around the forehead, just to blend it all together. Perfect. Then, to set it, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder. You've got to really tap this a little bit to get everything in the middle. Now I literally only put this on the under eyes. So I use this brush. And I just dab it. Dab on this side. And then dab. I wouldn't say that this was baking. And then just a little bit on the chin and a little bit on your forehead. And then I just blend that out all around the face. Just very lightly. Just like that. Perfect. Do you want any mascara or eyebrows? You just want me to brush them back, that's fine. And mascara. Okay. I'll do the eyebrows first. And I use the Got To Be. Don't know what it is. I think it's for eyebrows, not for eyelashes. Don't use it on your eyelashes and edges. I have loads of edges, but I just don't bother doing anything with my hair, so there's no point. It's not as nice as I wanted it to be. So what I'm gonna do is just brush up, up, and then I go like this, and we're gonna brush them over like that. Okay, some hot chocolate. Amazing. Yeah, I'll see you in there. See you in a bit.